Hello everyone, this is Douglas Trapasso and this is 4-Minute Wine for March 18th, 2015. I'm a little late this week and I do apologize for that. I usually tape these on Sunday, taking a quick lunch break at my day job, and I'm recording this right away because there are a couple of wine events coming up through the end of this week, March 21st, 2015. I wanted to get those out on video. So you might be able to attend them. Two events related to Pinot Noir this week. One is at Napa restaurant tomorrow, March 19th at 6:30, a tasting of WillaKenzie wine, an excellent Oregon Pinot Noir maker. And that takes place at 6:30, and I have a link to that in the show notes on my YouTube channel, so check that out. And Saturday's the big day at Navy Pier. It's the 8th annual Pinot Days. The regular tickets are sold out by now, but you can go to Eventbrite, and I've left a note, a link to that in the show notes, where you could still get the advance ticket, which is $100, but it's actually $30 reimbursed if you buy any of the Pinot that will be on site for sale that day. So it almost amounts to the same event, same price as the regular tickets, which are gone at this point. And also, I think there's some discount codes out there. If you Google Pinot Day Chicago discount codes, you might be able to find a code that gives you a little break on the price. So those are the two events in Chicago this week. I always have some wine news to share with you, and I definitely would love to get you to comment on these stories, and you can comment at my email right there, chicagopinot@gmail.com, or at Twitter on DemiLove. And actually, before I get to the news, I have a shout out to a new fan who's following my YouTube channel, and I've met her on Facebook. We haven't met face to face yet, but her name is Amber Jones. She's from Dallas, and welcome. Thanks for finding the YouTube channel, and try to get one of these out every week, Amber, usually on Sunday. And I don't know much about the Dallas wine scene, although I was there last year for a conference. But there's some great Chicago events almost every week, and I try to highlight a couple of them every week in this video. So we have some good news, some fun news. There was a shipwrecked wine that was tasted at a Charleston wine festival, food and wine festival about 2 weeks ago. It was a 150-year-old wine that was salvaged from being shipwrecked, and about 50 people had the opportunity to taste a little of it for charity. It really wasn't that good from what I understand. The article is really fun. This is coming from the Daily Meal, and I have a link to it on the show notes. But I'd love to know, what is the oldest wine that you have tasted? You know, write me back during the week. Maybe we can hopefully talk about that next week. If you've tasted something this old, I definitely would love to hear about it. And the final article I'm going to share with you is about Napa Valley. And this, I don't have the source for it. Oh, it's by W. Blake Gray, who's a great wine writer for wine-searcher.com. And the article is called Napa Rails Against Disneyland Image. And this is an article that's probably been a long time in coming because Napa has become so prominent in, as far as California wine goes, probably the most prestigious wine region in the country, and it's become, some people say it's become a little bit of a tourist trap. I'm actually going to be at Napa taking a conference seminar at the end of April, and I'll report back. I haven't been in there in about 7 years, but if you've been recently and if it's still a great place to visit, let me know. If there are other wine regions that maybe are a little bit more of a homey vibe to it, a little less cookie cutter, I'd love to know that too. So I'm going to sign off now and get back to work. And this is Douglas Trapasso with 4-Minute Wine, and I will see you next week.